Is us here. We're going to do another Legacy Cube League. So the last one we did was a pretty fun mono white aggro deck where we first picked a that creature that finds equipment and ended up taking us a 3-0. It was funny because we didn't actually get that great equipment. I was hoping for Batter Skull or some good swords, but we had weaker equipment, but still ended up going 3-0. It was a lot of fun. Let's join the league and see what we can get. Yeah, 9 trophies and 8. I'm definitely enjoying this version of the cube more than the modern one. I found that the white weenie deck was a lot of fun to play. I think that and the green ramp deck are a lot of fun for me. I feel like I need to kind of stay away. I feel like mono black is a little bit of a trap. I mean, it can be good, but this happened to me in the modern cube, but I drafted what looked like a good mono black deck, and it just ended up being like play a 3-drop, it gets removed, you know, just like I just kept being behind. Ooh, okay, so let's see. I also realized I made a big mistake the last draft I did, which I didn't scroll down to look at my 15th card, which is a pretty big noob mistake. So let's try to not do that. So Swords to Plowshares, a fantastic white removal, the best white removal. And then there's also Crater Hoof, which is the best green finisher. So I think those are two big choices. Swords goes in a bigger variety of decks. It works with mono white aggro. It works with white blue, you know, control, tempo. It works with anything. However, Crater Hoof is so good, and it's kind of a big fun finisher. So I'm gonna go for that. I think if I wanted to straight up just try to win, like in the highest EV card, I'd say is Swords to Plowshares. Maybe shoutouts to Rabble Master. But I'm going to take the Crater Hoof and see if I can force mono green. Wow, look at that. Now, Consecrated Sphinx. That sort of makes me wish I could go back in time and take the Swords to Plowshare, because that is really good. However, this is also, you know, green-blue is a very good set, and this is probably the best blue finisher. So, you know, neither of these are both two fantastic cards. They can play together. That you can also just discard Crater Hoof and just go for blue something, which is fine too. I'm going to take that. The Scavenging Ooze is pretty medium, and this Nissa is not as good as the other 5-drop Nissa, the World Waker, that untaps 4 lands. So I'm going to take the Sphinx. These are two very high quality endgame cards. We're not seeing a whole lot of elves, which is making this kind of a little bit less good. So maybe green is not in the cards. Well, what am I talking about? Here's a perfect dual land for both of us. You know, these new. I'm not actually used to seeing these cards. I haven't seen them before, so the art doesn't jump out at me the way like Breeding Pool art does. But yeah, this is perfect for us. So let's take it. Now, okay. Wow, nice top end. So there's Terastodon and Bloom Tender. Terastodon, probably the second best finisher after Crater Hoof. Third is maybe Avenger of Zendikar. This is so great just because it deals with, you know, planeswalkers and things like that. The Bloom Tender is very good because if we're playing 2 colors, it'll tap for 2, and it also works with Crater Hoof. But I'm going to take the Terastodon and then see if I'm good on the, you know, high end, and if I can take lower end cards. Okay, so Misty Rainforest here and Nature's Lore. Nature's Lore is ramp, but the Misty is going to do all of the fixing. It's perfect for us, so I will take that. And now we should really try to get cards like Selvala. So also Sylvan Library is good, but this is really great for us. I didn't actually know that this was in this cube. I think this is in the modern cube. This is really good. And, you know, taps for a lot of mana. It ramps big. It's perfect for us. So here we've got a Lumbering Falls, which is good for our mana, and then there's also Deranged Hermit, which is just a fine card on its own, stabilizes the board, and of course kind of insta-win with Crater Hoof. I kind of want to take the Hermit. The thing is, I know I'm going to play this, whereas the Hermit maybe not play. Yeah, I'm going to take the Falls. I'm going to go for the land I know I will play, I think. It's really good to get your mana set up in a deck like this. Okay, here, you know, Fauna Shaman's not my favorite card, but I think it'll be just fine. And yeah, the Battlement, this is what we want. It's a defender, or it's a creature, it taps for mana. It's not as good as an elf, obviously, because it doesn't attack in the Crater Hoof scenario, but it's still a creature. Man, did I miss the breeding pool? Because this is... let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this was to have been pick 2. Well, that's just perfect. Well, now our mana is just amazing. Sure, I'll take a Spell Pierce. Look at this. Look at this mana. Wow. This is really premium mana here. Okay, and Primal is a perfectly adequate card at 5. So now I think what I want the absolute most is Mana Elves. Mana Elves, and then if I can get like a Natural Order type of card. I will take a Sun Petal Grove. You know, sometimes you can like get like a Dramoka or something like that. I'm a big fan of that card. I think we're the only green-blue player. Just the fact that all of these we got. Are we recording? I wish I hadn't scrolled down and seen the Utopia Strawl, because I would want to kind of slam the Jitte here. I'm going to reserve it. I think Utopia Sprawl is very attractive. It's really attractive in this kind of deck. Jitte is also... But Jitte is just so good, you know? It shuts down a lot of decks. I'm kind of tempted to take it. There's also this Jace is okay. You know, I like Mana Gorger Hydra. God, Jitte is just so overwhelmingly strong. I'm going to take Jitte. I wonder if that's the wrong pick. I think Utopia Sprawl might be the more disciplined pick. However, I'm going to take the Jitte. I'm going to get a little greedy, you know, if I can put it on an elf or something. And here is a Courser, which is great. Maybe we can wheel the Explorer or the Trigon Predator. But yeah, I'm a big fan. Where did my... Wait, where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Ooh, it's scary. Okay. Noble Hierarch is absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Really glad I would have first picked that. Maybe not over the Jitte, but this is exactly what I want. Really happy. Maybe we can wheel the Mana Confluence if we're lucky. But we're pretty good on mana, I think. If we can get an opposition, you know, that's just going to be fantastic for us. Now, Vorinclex, I don't know if we actually need it. We have such a good high end. You know, with Terastodon and Craterhoof, Vorinclex is maybe not... And it's kind of like weak. You know, he kind of dies easily. I mean, it's a nice effect, but it's not as strong as these guys for the same cost. Thundering Titan's also really good. So I kind of want to just take Elder here. Because, you know, it's another sort of rampy card. It sort of feels bad. I like both Titan and Vorinclex, but I'm going to take the Elder. We have such good high end. I want to make sure that we're, you know, not dying early. Also with the Jitte, you know, it sort of favors having these earlier creatures. Now, what does Sylvan Advocate do? This is not amazing. I wonder if Deep Analysis is better for us here. Well, I gotta say, Deep Analysis does not really excite me. And land creatures you control. Huh? I mean, I'll take him. Okay, now there's a Harmonize. That I'm a little more excited about than Deep Analysis. There's also Thrun, who wields a Jitte, but let's take the Harmonize. Ooh. Now look at this. We've got a Pelucranos. I'm a fan of Pelucranos. Some people don't like it. This sort is fine. There's also this Kiora. I wonder... This might be what we want. Yeah, play extra lands. Yeah, let's take Kiora. It's gonna be what we want. Oh, and look at that. A Disquatch Recruiter. I really like this guy, but there's the Sakura Tribe Elder I think is a must-take. Oh, wow. We wield the Sprawl. That's fantastic. We'll definitely take that, and we're looking good. I don't know if there's any other green player, really. There may be a blue player, but we're not competing very hard on blue. I think if there's an opposition, that'd be fantastic, or an upheaval. But otherwise, okay. I don't know if Thassa's really what we want. We'll just have this, and maybe we get a Dromoka. I'm liking this deck so far. Things that would be really good would be like more elves, obviously. Natural Order. I wonder if we'll wield that Vorinclex. I doubt we'll wield the Sundering Titan. But, we did wield the Vorinclex. Okay. So we are good on the 8 drops. And sure, I'll take a port. Well, this deck looks to be a lot of fun so far. We're doing pretty good. Ooh, Nykthos might actually be really good for us. It might actually be good. Got a lot of... Oh, that's a nice little pickup. I like Pelucranos. I think he gets a bad rap, you know. He's really helps stabilize against aggro decks. The monstrosity is good. I'm a fan. This guy, Gear Hulk, Wolfear Silverheart. Holy bananas. Okay. Sword of Body and Mind is just super strong. But, and so these are just like, I'm drooling. Both of these swords are so good. But opposition. If there isn't a more broken card than opposition, the funny thing is this might actually wheel. Because you have to have a very specific kind of deck. So the super greedy play would be to take the sword of Body and Mind and then try to wield the opposition. But I think the opposition is so good for us. Now, of course, we didn't take the... Now I wish we'd taken the Deranged Hermit. But yeah, opposition is just so good. I think we're just going to take opposition. Yes, I wish I had the Hermit. I really do. So now this makes cards like Arbor Elf much better than a card like Rampant Growth because of the opposition interaction. So I'm going to take the Arbor Elf. Maybe we can wield the Shaman of the Forgotten Ways. I want to prioritize the 1-drops. Interesting. Here we've got Oracle. And Kodama's Reach. I think it's Oracle because it's a creature, so better with opposition and with Craterhoof. Play an additional land. I've gotten confused between him and Crucius. They're both, you can play if it's a land card. It's just that this guy lets you play an additional land on each turn. So which is kind of a ramp. It's a little more expensive, but let's take him. Wow, natural order and tooth and nail and upheaval. Can I take the entire pack? Whew. Okay, what do we take? I think natural order is going to be stronger for us because that lets us sort of get an immediate Terastodon. Tooth and nail, you know, at night, it's very good, and if we can wheel it, I'll be very happy. But it's at 9 mana. And the other really nice card is upheaval. But I think the biggest impact in most castables natural order. So I'm going to take natural order. If I can wheel either upheaval or tooth and nail, I'll be very happy. And otherwise, the Lotus or the Greaves would be good pickups too. So let's do that. Okay, now we've actually got a deck here. So at this point, we're just looking for upgrades. Remand is an acceptable counterspell. I kind of like Garruk because making the wolves works well with opposition. There's also Time Warp is strong. I do like Wolfie, but I think here we're going to the natural order big stuff plan. And this is good also for mana. But I'm going to take the Garruk. Here, probably won't play Serac. I'll just take him. And this is the Green Ponder. It's also Pact of Negation. I'll take the Green Ponder. There's a Jace and a Farseek. Are we playing this Jace? Or the Sphinx? Let's take Farseek. Alright, of these, I guess Regrowth is okay. Can't believe this card used to be banned or limited. Now I'll side the Regrowth in. Hey, look at that. Cura's Follower. It actually works well with the Utopia Sprawl. So does the Arbor Elf. Okay, and here, I don't know if I really like Mystic Snake, but I'll take it. Oh, they're both gone. The Upheaval and the... What was it? Upheaval and Tooth and Nail are gone. So, maybe it's Lotus. Yeah, I'll take Lotus. Alright. Definitely would have been nice to have the Tooth and Nail. But I think the natural order was the right call. It's the more like immediate boom, you know. Okay. So we have a lot of cards. I'm just going to do a quick pause here. Okay, so we got an interesting build here. I think rather than eliminating things, I'm going to do the kind of build from scratch strategy. So let's look at the powerhouses we want to play. These are must-play blues. And definitely at least these two finishers. I don't know if we're playing with Vortex. Certainly natural order. And the elf, the hierarch, the sprawl, the follower. These are all our mana Our mana plays. I think Chite is too good to not play. It's not exactly what we're doing, but it's still just too good. So I think this is the kind of core of our deck. Selvala and Courser Oracle also. With opposition, I think Garruk makes a lot of sense. What does this thing do? I'll put counters on creatures, and then they become tappers. The thing is, all of my creatures this early really are tappers. This sacks, and this is, so it would just hit the Courser, so that does not seem super good here. There's a deck that I do like. I did a couple drafts of it before where you have Surak and Lightning Greaves, and you play the green mid-range creatures. We didn't get the Lightning Greaves, and that's kind of a fun one, but I don't think we need that here. I like Harmonize. So we have 5 more. We'll side in Trigon. Cure is good, it's ramp. So cards I'm interested in here, Oath of Nissa, Pelucranos, Primal. Let's play the Oath of Nissa. I think that's good enough. Just, finding a land is good. I don't think the mana Planeswalkers will be an issue, but am I crazy for wanting to play Pelucranos? Maybe I should be going for Primal Command. Can I do Primal and Pelucranos? And maybe I should be playing Elder. Like this. This looks pretty good. I wonder if I can play 16 lands with so many 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I feel like we can play 16 lands. 16th. So maybe do we play playing Pelucranos? Do I just go for Vorinclex? There's another sort of big dog. Other options I'm not even playing the Gilded Lotus here, which is a bit weird, but so what did I just add in? I could play like Gilded Lotus over. The thing is, Gilded Lotus, it really just does these ones, but it does do them quite well. don't have a whole lot of other. Yeah, maybe we need the Lotus. So in that case, maybe Pelucranos isn't quite our thing here. So we got some card draw. This finds kind of two tutor type effects. So then I think we play Nykthos. These, as Magic Online suggests here, 2, and 1, and 10 is right here. So for blue sources, we have 3, 4, 5, and L6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That seems good. All right, let's give this a shot. We have for siding in, we've got the Predator. If we're playing an aggro deck, we can take down some of these big guys. And yeah, I wonder if it's too much to play this too. There's part of me that really wants to play these, but maybe like against an aggro deck, I side these lower ones. There's also Fauna Shaman, which it is a creature, so it works well with Opposition and Craterhoof, and then it finds cards like Craterhoof. And there's a lot to be said for that. But take out, maybe we take out like the Yavimaya Elder. No, I like this. Let's see how we do. I'm not 100% sure about the Gilded Lotus. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep this. So I guess the Sprawl will go for blue, and then we can have Nykthos and Battlement and Kiora for more stuff. There's a Trusty. If we draw a forest, we can just play Courser. This feels like a Geist of St. Traft deck that our opponent is playing. So you got a counter. Feels like a counter. And Craterhoof. Okay, well he might have Daze or something, so I guess I'll play the Battlement because I'd rather that countered than the Kiora's Follower. Okay. Well, now I hope we draw. Drawing a force would be really nice because then we could play both the Battlement and the Follower. But if not, that's not the end of the world. Geist. I feel like this is a Geist here. heal on my Utopia Sprawl. Okay. Did he draw a card too? Okay, interesting. Alright. So what do we do here? I think, so our options are we can play Sprawl and Battlement, or we could play, we can actually, hold on, we can do better than that, right? We can tap this, the Sprawl is mana neutral, but if we do Sprawl, then we can't play the Courser. I kind of want to play the Courser for the freelance, to be honest. Let's just play Courser. Right, and we already played a land this turn, right? Yeah, so... Chandra, nice. Oh, okay. Fair enough. So now let's do... Scroll for blue. And I kind of want to play the follower because it can attack. So now we have two potential attackers. And 4, 5, 6. Can we, do we have enough for Terastodon? Is this guy's mana neutral, I think. We have the Vorinclex. We are playing the Vorinclex. I think we're spending our mana just attacking his Chandra. Four, 5, 6, 7. So 2 more mana to cast. No, 7. 1 more mana to cast Terastodon. Oh, okay. Well, we're not going to trust it now. So do we just attack his Chandra, or do we try to be cute and play something? I kind of want to just attack his... It's got hexproof, right? I want to get rid of that thing. And now we've got our own. We've got Cura and a Planeswalker. Sorry, Cura and a Battlement. And, or just Gilded Lotus. So do we... Probably looking like he has a counter. Why don't we just go for the Lotus? Okay. So now we can Terracodon if he's got something really nasty. Has he got like Upheaval or something? I'm kind of don't trust this. That what's he? What's he got? Wrath. 3. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana without using. So why don't let's play an Oracle and a Kiora, I think. So definitely feels like he's got counter spells here. Let's try to draw them out. With Soul, okay. Let's try Kiora now. Spell Pierce, Jesus. Wrong order, huh? Wrong order. Okay. Alright, you got me. I wish I'd done it in the other order now. But we've got 3 threats, so he has to have 3 counters. Craterhoof on its own is a little underwhelming. Okay, that'll be a nice Terracodon target. Each player draws a card. Okay, good. Okay, so search for a creature. What do I want to look for? Sphinx would be the creature I think I'd want the most. Why don't we try Terracodon and see what that gets us? Six, 7. So let's blow up his Jace. Blow up his... You can have a stupid double striker. His Sacred Foundry. He'll still have double white. Maybe I just give myself 2 forests. Yeah, let's do that. So we still have enough, unless we get Wrathed for a Craterhoof. Upheaval. Zealous Conscripts. Okay, that's chumpable. It's fine. just dead. Okay. Alright, well played, opponent. Could I have stopped that? Not really. Not even blowing up all those lands would have done it. Yeah. Okay. So I think Jitte is not fantastic against him. We'll definitely be citing that out. What else do we want to change? Maybe Lotus isn't great. Vorinclex seems like it'd be good against him, actually. Alright. So, Jitte is not great. Spell Pierce might be good against him. Definitely these big threats are good. I think opposition is good. I do like natural order. Any other change? Maybe regrowth against counters. You know, regrow your big threats. I don't know. Fauna Shaman. Is Primal Command any good? I don't know if it's good. Lotus was good here. Maybe not Primal Command then. It doesn't really stop what he's doing. I mean, maybe it like stops a Planewalker, but I don't even like doing it on Planeswalkers. Yeah, let's take out Primal Command. Put in Spell Pierce and Regrowth for the more grindiness. There's also Mystic Snake. Once he plays Splinter Twin, we've lost, I think. Let's keep the Spell Pierce. I like that. Okay. Alright, 2 lands. Natural order, let's do it. So I think I want the Hierarch. Tapped unless I control 2 or fewer. Okay, so I'll play this next turn. And maybe we can just have a turn 2 Courser. Be pretty sweet. natural order into Terastodon his lands away if it doesn't get countered. Sounds really nice. So unless I control 2 or fewer, right? So just be untapped, great. So I'll get, the other choice I have is Farseek into Oath of Nissa. But I like this because it sets me up for the immediate natural order. And Nykthos now 2, tap 2 to get 3. This is already 4. So mana neutral. Come on, tap out. I don't really want to get my natural order remanded. So I'm a little scared of the remand. Oh, he's doing something? He's swordsing that. On my draw step, okay. So I can kind of go all in here on a natural order. But if he has the spell pierce, I'm basically dead. I don't love that idea. So I think I'm instead going to play Nykthos, Yavimaya Elder, and Oath of Nissa. I like that a little bit better. So let's start with the Oath of Nissa, because if it is Spell Pierce, which we've seen, don't want to be punished for that again. Okay, I'll take the falls here. It's a threat. Tap out. Okay, he's not tapping out. Fair enough. Well, I think I kind of want to just start attacking here. This is... So let's see, I can tap this 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 mana, tap 2 for 4 mana, but I don't need the 4 mana, so I'll just play a Farseek here. I want him to like tap out for a Chandra or something. Just running into this obvious counter magic seems obvious. Let me play a forest first. Jace, okay. can still attack for 3 with the Exalted for Jace, even if he does the -1. If I attack with both of them, it'll be 1 and 2, which is also 3. Ooh, there's opposition. Oh, but he tapped. What am I doing? Why don't I just natural order? Now, he may have Force of Will, right? But if he has Force of Will, that's also okay, because then we'll have opposition to follow up. So I think natural order is the best thing to do, right? If we'll sack. Yeah, let's just go for it. Let's not live in fear. And we'll still have blue for opposition. He did have Force of Will. Okay. That's okay. Okay. Do we attack Jace, or do we play opposition? I think we play opposition now, just to get it down. Now maybe I should have led with the opposition. Because if I'd thought about Force of Will, leading with opposition, if he doesn't force, then I've got it with 2 creatures, and if he does force, then I've got more likely to get natural order. So maybe that was the wrong sequencing. Although I think if he hadn't forced opposition, I would have taken that as a sign that he wasn't countering, and I probably would have natural ordered anyway, to be honest. I think we're probably losing this. What did he take? He took the O-ring, yeah. All right. Well, now we get to attack Jace, and we could also go for. Do we even have enough for Trustodon? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do. So we can try for Trustodon, or we can just attack his Jace. Let's attack the Jace. This is still like a threat he has to deal with. And I want to get the Jace guaranteed out of the way, whereas if it's sort of win more. If Trustodon resolves, that's great. But if it doesn't, and I probably win, but if it doesn't resolve, then I'm like really behind. So I'm kind of choosing to minimize the bad end. I mean, he is on 3-turn clock with this stupid thing. tap out for some stupid planeswalker. That's all I want. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Sure. She maybe helps my opponent more, but let's scope him out. He might feel like he has to counter this because of the ETB effect. And it does actually slightly increase the clock, because then it's attacking for 5 instead of 4. Yeah, he has a counter for sure. Lumbering Falls is the MVP here for sure. Okay, he is going to spend a counter. Okay. Can we cast it again and then still activate this with Nykthos? So let's see. 1, 2, 3. No, we can't. So that's okay. Let's just attack him. So blue, green, colorless. Let's represent a counter spell and take off the F6 and turn it into an F4. So 2-turn clock now. Uh-oh. Conscripts, okay. So he almost certainly now has the other card in hand. So can we blow it up with a Splinter Twin? So the cards it could be the Angel or it could be the Conscripts. So I wonder, do we just want to blow up his... What do we want to do here? So blowing up these two would get rid of Splinter Twin, but leave him up with Angel. I could also blow up like 1, 2, 3, but then he's got all those creatures, although the Exalted makes it kind of difficult for him to block. Maybe we do that. And then do we just want to leave actually, maybe here's what we do. Maybe, what if we just blow up opposite Oblivion Ring and give ourselves and 2 of our own land, and then we can tap down 2 reds, which means that then he wouldn't be able to play Splinter Twin. We're still dead to the Angel. Well, no, we'll have, we blow up this, and 2 of our own, and we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have 4 creatures, so we can actually tap down 4 mana. Now he may have the removal, but I think we have to cast it here. Okay, let's do it. Oh no. Remove soul. Don't do it, bro. Okay. Alright. Well, I might as well cast our Elder then. Alright, well, now we're dead if he has the combo. Yep. Okay, he had it. I think we played that right. I mean, we could have gone for like early natural order and stuff, but it felt like a good chance of getting remanded, you know? All right. Any edits we want to make here? I think against an unknown deck, this is pretty good. I mean, maybe Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce is good. I don't see us going to 15 land in this deck. Nah, let's keep it as is and see if we can do better in our match too. Maybe instead of trying to cast those spells, I should have just kept attacking. Maybe that was the misplay. I'll have to go back and look at the video and see if that's... well, that's a mulligan. Alright. Keep this. Primal, I think it's time to go on the bottom. I really want to get some lands here. Uh-oh. That's not great for us. Just need 1 land to go into the Elder, so. Or that. Actually, this lets us. So let's enchant this. We'll play with that. Make it blue. And now we can tap for the follower. That's a nice little follow-up. Now we can play Oracle. If we draw a land, we even can play Sphinx, which would be really sweet. Yes, tap out. Okay, come on, land. Land would be so awesome. Oh, yeah. Six. That was just too too good. That is just really nice. Holy crap. With the Sylvan, I didn't even realize that. Oh my god. Yes. Yeah, I guess we'll just draw like crazy, right? And see if we can just combo him out. So, yep. And yep. That is really good. He's got opposition too. Alright, it'll be an opposition race. So 2, 4, 6, 7. So we can't quite play Behemoth. We're one short. But I think we can just start playing like a butt ton of mana and stuff. Plus, like Kiora, pretty scary. So I think we just want to dump as much stuff as we can, right? So with 7 mana, I like the idea of the Lotus. I mean, he's going to have to tap it down, but it will. It's another mana generator, right? So 7 minus 5 is 2, and then plus 3, so we're back to 5. If we play Lotus, we can play 5, and then so we could play like Lotus and then a Kiora, or we could play like a Kiora and a Selvala. Actually, Selvala is even more dangerous than Lotus because it taps for 4 mana. So that's like a thing he has to deal with right away. Did I play a land already? I did. That was kind of stupid, huh? Because what if I wanted to play the Oracle? Maybe it's just Oracle and Selvala. I mean, it was bad, but we do get another chance at a land. So, an Oracle and Selvala makes Craterhoof scary. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's do that. So 1, 2, 4. Okay, and then let's play Selvala. And now I can actually play another, maybe the Misty, so I can shuffle away something I don't want. Yeah, like this Courser. Okay. Sure, why not? Yeah, Nykthos looks like it'll be really good here. God, this is gross. I don't know why he's using the Sylvans. Just like insane. Okay, now we can blow up his stuff. So let's sack this. Oh, we have so much mana. Okay. So I think we play the Nykthos. And I wonder if it's just Craterhoof. I feel like Craterhoof sort of just has to be an instant win here, right? He's tapped out. One, two, three, four, five. Can we even do better? Let's see, this taps for 4. You can play multiple things, right, I think, so I want to actually save this, because then I can tap, if I play the Craterhoof, then I can tap for like a gajillion mana and play all these other things. So yeah, let's 5, 6, 7, 8. This is pretty gross. Gonna tap that. Alright, so let's tap this. It's greater than each other's. It is. Okay. Are we drawing enough cards? We are. 10. Okay. I mean, it's so gross. And then we could have like retapped Nykthos for like a zillion mana and Selvala for 10. So I think we could have cast like a billion other things. Okay, that was really good. So yeah, definitely Jete against this deck. Sphinx was amazing. Do we play the Spell Pierce? So I could see Polukranos is actually good against like little creatures. Things went pretty well there. Trigon Predator against the Sylvan. The thing is, once he has opposition down, this won't get to attack, really. Is there anything that's kind of bad against him? I like the Garuk. No, I think that was great. Let's just run it back. That was really sick. That was really sick. Okay, well, we have a Jete. It's not the fastest start, but we'll keep. So, just don't want to get like insta opposition locked. Which I could see happening. Okay, that's definitely a bit scary. So if opposition, we're probably toast. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, that increases the chances of finding the opposition. Do we play Selvala here? Selvala does seem a bit scary because, you know, I might be drawing him cards, which I don't think I want to do. So let's actually just play our Elder. And then we can start, like, racking up the counters. He's got 7 mana, so he should be able to cast just about anything. Okay, that is good for us. There's also this primal command, which on the forest would be pretty good. But, let's equip. And, yeah, I think I want to just blow up the druid here. Two mana is 2 mana. And primal command next turn on the forest seems nice. If I draw, maybe better would be Gilded Lotus into Sylvala. Okay, just 4 mana. So let's attack for the Exalted. Let's play this for the Exalted first. And now we can play Sylvala. So if he plays something, in response, I can always use the Jadeda pump. It's a little bit not the best use of counters, but I can also minus whatever he plays. But now we have 5 mana, so we are in Primal Command territory. Okay, what is this? Sundering Titan. Well, that's unfortunate, and he is going to draw a card. Yeah, that's going to suck. That is going to suck. However, with the Jitte, I can give myself massive mana. So best thing I can do is +2, +4, +4, so I can make him an 8 power. I could make him an 8 power just to prevent him from drawing a card, but that does not seem worth it. I'll give him the stupid. I'd much rather play a Vorinclex or something. Okay, so that did suck. So 4, 6 power. I don't know what I was talking about. So if I use both of these 6 and then 7 power, that's not going to be enough. Anything for 3. So if I use 1 counter of Jitte, four, so I can tap 4, 5, 6. I wonder if I just cast Vorinclex here. It seems pretty good. So use both of these, give myself 6 mana. Sorry, 6 power, tap, use the Sylvala 6 mana, 7, 8, and then I have Vorinclex. And then I'm doubling my mana. That's got to be right. Okay. Yeah, while he's tapped out. Attack into this, but I don't think that's a great idea. And now I'm giving myself tons of mana with the Vorinclex here. So, ooh, natural order. So let's see how much mana I have. 7 with these, 8, 9. So with 9 mana, I could certainly primal command in natural order. Do I have Crater Hoof? I do. Yeah, maybe that's right. There's also primal. I could primal. Yeah, let's try that. I could also natural order and Lotus, or I could Oracle. Maybe we don't really primal. Yeah, primal what? Because then I search for a creature card. Ooh, it's in my hand. So I could. I think I can actually cast Crater Hoof if I do that, right? 7. No, I won't have enough. But I could primal this and then play. Okay, I like the idea of. He could have upheaval. He could have. So I guess the decision is: do I natural order just right now, or do I primal and play something else? I like the idea of primal and play something else. And this makes sure he draws. Well, okay, so So 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 mana. 11. If I cast the Gilded Lotus, that brings me to 6. Plus 3 is 9. And then I can still primal and Oracle. So let's do that. Six, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Oh my god, it's just so gross. 5, 6, 7. No, he can't, so we will not pay it. Ooh, next turn is Terastodon. So maybe I don't need the primal, because I'm going to draw it anyway, this Terastodon anyway. So let's just harmonize. And we have 2 mana left. So let's equip this onto the Vorinclex. Wow, that was a pretty gross turn. Ulamog. Okay. That's fine. tapped out next turn, so now I have to win. Indestructible. Well, this might be bad for us. I want to say we just take it, and you can still natural order for Crater Hoof, right? We still have 4 mana, and that should do it. So let's just take it. If we natural order for Crater Hoof, everything gets +5/+5. So remember, the other option we can do, he's not going to untap, is we can just primal. So let's make sure we kill him. If we Crater Hoof now, we kill this thing. Might as well kill this one. We'll have 4 creatures, so everything gets +4/+4. So it'll be 16, and then Crater Hoof's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So 27 minus the 10 from Ulamog makes 17, so that should be an insta-kill. Okay, so we are doing it. All right, let's just count again to make sure. So we lose the Hierarch. So we'll have Crater Hoof, 4 creatures. Everything gets +4/+4, so 16 of trample. That's absorbed by so the Ulamog absorbs 10 of it, so there's 6 left. 6, 7, 8. Crater Hoof being 5 is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yep, it should be okay. Actually, let's first tap. Now we can natural order. So first we want this on top. Might as well also equip the Jitte, right? Is this enough? I hope. 9, 15. Really hope I didn't miscount here. I'm going to be super embarrassed. I double counted twice if I mess this up. Okay, we did it. So we would have lost there to a Force of Will or a Pact of Negation, I think, but all right. Oh, that was fun. Let's take a look at where we are again. Let me check the sound. Yeah, we got it. So here we are for match 3. Just want to see if there's any changes we want to make. I don't think so. I think I like this, and then we'll against aggro. We've got some good things to side in. So let's see how we do. Oh, yeah, I think we are picked. The Kyros follower has been good with Nykthos and Utopia Sprawl and Yeah, he can even untap Selvala. So been able to actually make pretty big mana even without a. Okay, well we have an opposition. We have a ramp into an opposition in natural order. This is great. We will keep this. This is a pretty great start. Alright, let's open up with this Lumbering Falls. And do turn 2 battlement. We could even try to do a natural order straight into a Terastodon, actually. That might actually be pretty good, depending on what our opponent plays. Ooh, tapped out too. And Geese. Okay, so what happens if we natural order, blow up our battlement, get a Terastodon? We have a 9/9, and then he has 4 creatures. So he attacks. Then he attacks with Geast. We block the Geast. We take 9 and 4 from the Angel, so we take 13, and we're at 7. And then next turn, block 1, 6. That's a little iffy. That is a little bit iffy. Could also just natural order for a Vorinclex. And then if he has like an O-ring or something. The other thing we could do is we could still get the Terastodon and give him 2 and I get 1. I kind of like that. Yeah, let's do that. So bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. Okay. Alright, so we just saw Geast. I'm assuming some kind of aggro. So maybe we don't play Vorinclex here and we do play like a Pelucrinus. And maybe also Primal Command is slow. And we play Sylvan Advocate blocks well. Like a Sylvan Advocate. Let's do that. Lower the curve a little bit. Could even take out Harmonize. Yeah, maybe we do that. Let's also take out Harmonize and put in could play a Surak. Is that better than a Rickshaw Prima Renegade? Yeah, I think that's better. Let's do this. More early drops. Another natural order we will keep. Might have a repeat of last game. Chant Forest. We'll pick blue. we can play tapped unless. So let's play this. Now we can play Elder and Oath of Nissa. I guess I want the battlement. Between the Elder, I want the battlement actually, because that's something I can natural order. On the battlement, that's fine. Okay, so I think we just natural order again here, right? Let's go for Terastodon again. Okay. Well, that was a really fast one. That was a really great deck. The match one that we lost, we lost it, but match 3 was just like the disgusting dream. Turn 3 Terastodon both times, and the match 2 was a lot of fun where we got to get really sick with the Sphinx and card draw and stuff. So I definitely would give this deck a 10 out of 10 in terms of like the draft power and fun. Didn't go 3-0, but that was definitely one of the most fun decks I've built this season of Cube. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.